Welcome to this screencast introducing you to Jing. I'm Penny Wright, and yes, this will be a screencast about a screencasting program. TechSmith is a software app development company who has already brought the popular app Snagit, as well as the renowned full screencasting tool Camtasia, to the screencasting community. Touted as a hybrid of both, Jing can capture videos and still images on your screen simply with just a few clicks. Then, your screencast or your still image with its unique URL is easily uploaded to your computer, shared on the web, directly published on screencast.com, and even able to be uploaded to Facebook and other social media. When sharing Jing captures online, you will need to be logged in to screencast.com to make it work properly and smoothly. You will also need the latest version of Adobe Flash. You'll be prompted if an update is needed. Let's take a look at the basics of Jing. When you download, there'll be a quick tutorial to get you started. When you create an account, you must complete the login information and click on Create. This will ensure that you will save all your videos that you've created right here in your Jing account and at screencast.com. Screencast.com is the repository for all of TechSmith's products. And it looks like this. Here are a few of my test videos and still shots. And when you click on the image of if you share or click on the image, you will get the URL address, or it will be put automatically into your clipboard to paste in as an address to search for. In just a moment, when we look here on the toolbar for Jing, this little sun, I'll also show you where you can access that locally while you're in Jing. So let's take a look at the user interface. First, we have Capture. This will allow you to capture a still photo or video. Here is History. This is where all of your still photos or videos will be stored locally. And once again, if you just right-click on the image, you can copy that URL and it automatically puts it into your clipboard, and you can paste that and put it where you need it to go. Then we have the More button, which has the familiar cogs. That has the settings. This is when you're finished using it. Feedback to TechSmith. Preferences is a place you'll want to take a look at, especially the audio input when you first get started. You'll want to select your device and make sure it is what you're expecting and that it's working properly. Here's where you could get help, and here's where you exit Jing itself. I'm going to go ahead and say finished. And I'm going to move on. The tool bar does move around. You can move that to the side or at the bottom, anywhere that feels comfortable using it. So let's take a quick look at Capture. I can go ahead and line this up. I'm going to line it up to capture the entire PowerPoint slide. And down here we have choices for capture image, capture video, to redo, and cancel. So I'm going to capture the image. And once I do that, it gives me a toolbar. I have an arrow, and I can move that around. Oh, it's giving me another arrow. I can move this around. Let's get those other arrows off there. We can just undo to get those off of there. We can insert a text box. This was at our STEM camp, and the students were creating a makey carrot piano. Let's make that font a little bigger there. We have a framing tool, nice little framing tool. We have some drawing, some highlighting, and we can change any of those colors that we would like. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'll call this the makey carrot piano. And I'm actually going to share it via screencast, and it's going to show you how it's saving it to your history here as well as screencast.com. It's a really nice little feature. So if I open this up, you can see my makey makey carrot piano is saved there. Let's take a look at some applications that we might be able to use Jing in the classroom. Teachers could create any tutorial screencast on the fly. They could create lectures, learning tips, behavior reminders, etc. Students can create science or social studies discussions about content or concepts that can then be shown to the class for debating, defending, and arguing. Students could create mini tutorials for computer programming, coding that are annotated with embedded computer science and math concepts. Students can create mini TV shows based on books read in class with the essential literacy elements, or they could create character interviews. Students could create audio storyboarding for digital storytelling projects, like a practice before the real deal. Students can recite original or famous poetry with images to enhance the emotional impact of a poem. Students can research science or social studies concepts about famous figures and write an interview script and then record it. They can use Jing to serve as conceptual or step-by-step math concept screencasting. Art pieces can be discussed and evaluated for artistic elements and marked up, and a review then recorded. One of my favorites is for drama classes. Students can practice tone, expression, and phrasing by marking up a script before the real performance. So if I were to hover over the toolbar and not click on it, and I were to take the image here of the script, I might insert a text box here, and where it says, "Claudio, my liege, your highness, now may do me good," I might say, "Stand tall and speak with joy." I can reduce that or enlarge it, and then I could share that. It would save in my histories. What will you and your students screencast? The world is your oyster. It's up to you to find the pearls.